Good morning, everyone. I had it on mute. I apologize. Before we go into anything, I wanted to address. I see Coochie is in the chat, and can you tell them to stop booting me? Yeah, you guys be a little patient. I'll have a little extra patience with Coochie this morning. They keep calling me racist, and I am not. I said that I like black characters, but mostly gravitate towards white characters. Has nothing to do with race. I get that because I gravitate towards female characters. Like all of my favorite characters are female. So I understand. So yeah, just try to be a little bit sweeter this morning when it comes to Coochie so we can allow them in the conversation. But I know there was a lot of stuff going on and you kept getting booted, and I apologize. So we're gonna do our best to not be offensive to you. I didn't mean it to be offensive, I promise. Okay, I believe you. I absolutely do. I gravitate towards females. If you'll notice when I talk about characters that I absolutely love, I always go back to the Catwoman, the Poison Ivy, the Talia al Ghul, Cheshire. These are characters I gravitate towards too, and I absolutely get it. And I understand that we all have our preferences, right? And I think that's absolutely valid in saying that's your preference. I don't know. I love my girls. So yeah. Well, I'm here. I heard. Okay, Black Phoenix. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize for my comment in the past. I'm trying to be better. Coochie, you're good in my book. You absolutely are. So let's get this morning started. I am so sorry. I overslept. It's like I'm just gonna lay down for an hour. See the clock at 10:20, and I'm like, oh my god, I better push it back. So if I'm still a little slow this morning, it's only because I've been up for an hour. I'm still trying to function. But I was going to do a solicitations video, and it's actually one of my more favorite videos to do. But I'm like, why not combine it with my stream and we can talk about it together? So, Hooded Justice, you're always sweet to Coochie. No, you didn't. I love it. Oh, that's so funny. In fantasy, I die. The only race I hate is one involving running. Also, best Superman run for a noob to start with. I want to expand my collection. Ooh. Okay, so my favorite, you've got good stuff like Birthright and some of the other, but you know what? I gotta go. Like, my ultimate Superman story is either Peace on Earth, because I love Alex Ross, or I'm looking back at All Star Superman. I absolutely, yes, Hooded Justice. All Star Superman is the most amazing Superman story in my book. It's the most iconic Superman. It's going to it's going to get you what you need as far as Superman content, but also make you feel like you matter. Oh my god, that sounds so weird, but it's that kind of book. It's inspirational, it's hopeful, it's everything that Superman is in my book. So yeah, and then I would go Peace on Earth just because you gotta love that Alex Ross art, right? Like, oh, and he understands that character so well. I absolutely love it. Joe, we have warnings here. Quit smelling people's hair. It's not okay. And in fantasy, I die. I seen your comment yesterday how you found me through my Johnny Depp content. That actually is pretty amazing that you were able to kind of find me through, Johnny videos, but still enjoy my other ones. I love, love, love that. It's so good to hear because it's a weird difference, right? Johnny to DC Comics to comics in general. Like they don't really, one of these things is not like the other. So I'm really glad to hear that. That's awesome. Good morning, Robert. Oh, get ready for my video with Ingrid and Bianca. Oh, and Superman smashes the Klan. That's awesome. That became one of my all-time favorite Superman stories. Jean Louis Yang, I absolutely love him. I remember when that trailer came out for Superman Smashes the Klan. Like, you know how they do the little DC Comics trailers? There was a bunch of people in there, like, saying it was about it was anti-conservative and stuff, and I'm like, you can't really be defending the Klan in here, right? Is that where we are with America? Okay. All right. That's awesome though, Robert. I can't wait to see it. Found myself getting more and more negative. The letter. I'm so glad. Like, that makes me feel pretty good. Just that you were able to cross over, and that's really, really awesome. So I'm listening to videos on Marilyn Manson. I was thinking about it yesterday. So I don't know near as much about the Marilyn Manson situation than I know from the Johnny Depp situation. It's very similar, and there's a lot that's came out recently. I'm gonna get Soup on here, probably next week. And Dr. Soup knows. She's great. If you guys haven't seen her channel, you should check it out. She knows way more about the Marilyn Manson situation, but it's another really messed up situation that I didn't throw my hat in because I kind of fell for the lies. I was like, I don't have a strong opinion about this either way because I don't know. I don't know. Now it seems it's very much going like Amber Heard 2.0, and it's a huge shame. So I'm going to have her on. I'm going to pick her brain and make her answer all of the questions about Marilyn Manson. We'll probably, like with Johnny's trial is a month away. Like, it's a month away. We've been talking about this trial for 3 years now. It's a month away. So now I want Soup. Poor Dr. Soup. But we're gonna they're allowing a one camera. Chunky Soup. Good morning, Deva. One camera. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stream it every day. It'll be chill, like, obviously, but we're just gonna stream that shit. We're gonna go through all of it. You know how so many people were doing that with the Kyle Rittenhouse situation? That's what we're gonna do. I'll probably have on people if they want to come in and talk and kind of react to the situation, but I'm gonna be there every day. It's gonna last about 2 weeks. You didn't say hi to everyone, Root. I'm sorry. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, Black Phoenix. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Figure Drawing. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes because there's a lot of stuff that's come out, right? So we'll see. Hopefully justice will prevail. This one I'm pretty positive about. So basically, at this point, I want to talk, not Johnny. I just wanted to let you guys know that. But I want to talk about Solicitations because I'm excited. And there is a lot of really good stuff. And I'm warm. I got to take my sweatshirt off. I'm happy to see that there are some new books out. We'll get into it, right? And then I want to talk about sales because I still haven't addressed it since the top 200 books came out. And I don't like showing the pro articles on an actual video, right? I try to do it on stream so I can just kind of clip it. I love me some DC solicitations. Well, Ben, let me tell you something. You are in the right spot. Da, da, da. Good morning, everywhere community. Soup, were your ears ringing? Were they ringing? We just had a whole conversation about you. and your kids. Okay. So mostly just you. But I was saying how I want to have you on when it comes to we need to talk about Marilyn Manson, and then I want to have you on about Johnny's, what's going on and what's coming up. So that's pretty funny. That was good timing. Let me bring this up here, guys. All right. Oh no. No. It's a good thing. I promise. I want to blah BRB. Okay. I want to see, let me bring this up on my phone. It is funny, like, let's see. That way you guys can see, and I'll keep an eye on the chat on my phone. It just makes it so much easier to see. You've got like weird ones like this. Why would I ever use this? Okay. DC solicitations look very interesting. Yes, definitely. This is the third solicitation video that I watched this week. That's so funny. Wait, I'm gonna guess. Can I guess, Chuck? Ooh, Comics Elite and Thinking Critical. Let me know if I'm correct. Because that's all the solicitations videos I've seen. I haven't watched them yet, but I know. I like your DC Comics solicitations video, but yeah, Perch is super negative. I love Perch. But the more I feel like he makes videos, the more he gets negative. Winner, chicken dinner, yes! That's awesome. The more he is with the online community, I feel like the more negative he gets. But anyways, let's talk about solicitation. So I already did talk about Pride, but we'll go over it again. We've got Batman 124, Joshua Williamson and Howard Porter. Always a good team. I love it. These covers are, so they got rid of the Brian Azzarello covers. Okay. In the aftermath of the Shadow War. So why are we doing this where we're like, I get the card stock's $1 more, but don't you think that it should be $3.99 and the card stock $4.99? I don't know. I feel like they're really pricing it up. Like, if it goes up anymore, I don't know. I don't know that I'd be able to read everything. And I spend way too much, like everything from my channel that I make on AdSense or Super Chats goes right back into this kind of stuff, right? So, I don't know. It's just a lot. Anyway, so I won't bitch too much when it comes to the prices because we're just gonna read them and have fun. In the aftermath of the Shadow War, Batman has returned to Gotham. Batman's already in Gotham, but when he hears a strange development and Bod, you know what? That upsets me because every time I read that city in the book, I am reading it to myself and nobody has to hear me not be able to pronounce it. Has Abyss returned? Or is the new hero born in the dark? Abyss was very, very cool. I can honestly see a lot of potential for Abyss. He was a beautiful design. I know the art by Fornes helped, right? But Abyss was amazing. One of the best new villains in a very long time. I hope he's returned. I really do. Good morning, Bianca and Atomic Hound. So it says in the backup. So this is where Poison Ivy's story is going to start, it looks like. I call it Bad Neshia. Okay, thanks. Nesha. Bad Neshia. Okay, that works. Poison Ivy. I just realized my phone was not on vibrate. In the backup, Poison Ivy uncovers the troubling ramifications of the gardener and Harley Quinn's actions during Fear State in the prologue to Poison Ivy, drawn by Donnie and written by G. Wilson. Okay, so what? Good morning, Hominus. Did I say that already? I don't know if I did or not. What did Poison Ivy, or what did Harley Quinn and the gardener even do that was so bad during Fear State that there would be these huge overbearing ramifications? I honestly don't think they did much. Like, they had, her sanctuary, but make it make sense? Unless we're just pretending they did something? I don't know. I guess so. My issue here is Danny, if you guys are unfamiliar with Danny's artwork, Danny did Arkham City Origins of the, or Arkham City, what was it called? I love it. It's by Dan Waters. Arkham City Origins of the World or something like that. I don't know. Just recently wrapped up. Danny also did the Gardner Secret Files book. Danny's art style does not match in my opinion, a Poison Ivy story. And here we go with the kind of let me try to look it up so I can show you guys. Danny R. Arkham. No, not the video game. The Arkham City. The new comic book. But you know the issue that here we go. Let me show you guys. You know the issue that I have with Poison Ivy is that with Poison Ivy, I mean Harley Quinn, we've got a beautiful woman that should be drawn beautifully, right? But instead, we have someone like Riley Rossmo. Okay, so here's Danny Art. Good morning, Jared Martinez. We're talking about Poison Ivy here. Another Gotham City siren that is beautiful AF, that should have a proper, less aesthetically driven artist. And I like Danny, so there's no disrespect here. Where I don't like Riley Rossmo, I like Danny's art. It is very fitting in a horror aspect, not a Poison Ivy story, but I will give it a chance. But this is the art I'm talking about when it comes to Danny. So we'll have to wait and see. Arkham City Order of the World. Okay, I was right. Good morning, Hairspray guy. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll give it a chance because I love Poison Ivy. I'm probably going to end up liking it, but I just don't feel like Danny was the correct artist for this. I feel like they're doing a weird job of picking, like, purposefully picking more stylized art for sexy women. Am I going full conspiratorial here? I don't know, maybe. But it feels very purposeful at this point when you have people like Bruno Redondo and Jorge Jimenez. Like, you got those Clay Malkinoff. Like, you've got those really good artists, even some exclusives. I think it was Cian Torme just got an exclusive. But, okay. All right. Hooded Justice, we need her to start changing up and owning up to her actions. What did I do? Okay, so let's move on. We've got Dark Crisis #1 incoming. I use Daniel Saint-Pierre for oh my god, yes, please. So this is starting in May. We have, I believe, let me look at the calendar here. The free comic book day one comes out, from my understanding, in 2 weeks from today. Send feet pic. Doctors, what are you talking about? Oh my god, is it intervention time? You guys are fucking crazy. Okay, I love Dr. Soup. She's so funny. So, hello, Keely. So we've got 2 weeks and Dark Crisis is coming. Dark Crisis is going to happen, or so I believe Dark Crisis is first and then Justice League 75, the free comic book day one. I could be even Darker Crisis. That's right. We've got Dark Crisis Young Justice #1. Art. Wait, really? Really? You've got Laura Braga on Young Justice, but you can't get somebody good on Poison Ivy? My goodness. Crisis have always been a devastating impact. So we got, like, let's look at the Impulse is missing, Tim Drake is missing, and Superboy is missing. And Cassie is going to have to save the day of it. Give Cassie some lovin's. I am totally okay with that. Why are we getting, you know what? Did I forget to put subscribers only? Maybe that's why we're getting these weird cam girls. Not you, Dr. Soap. Not you. I'm totally kidding. We usually don't get that. So this I wanted to talk about. This is fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Black Adam We are getting a Black Adam story. Look at all these beautiful covers. This one's my favorite. It's so good. Sorry, I just hit that with my headphones. From Christopher Priest. Yes, Christopher Priest is coming back. The man that saved and rewrote Deathstroke so well. Yes, I absolutely love it. So, and we've also got Rafa Sandoval on art. Beautiful art. I love that. How many times have you guys heard me say we need these side characters, we need these B characters? I understand it's probably because of The Rock and getting some love there, but I don't care. I'll take it. Yes, it is set to subscribers only. Oh, weird. That Black Adam book is gonna kick ass. Yes, this is gonna be awesome. Let's see. I think it's a limited series, if I remember. Does it say one of anything? No. I thought for some reason it was 7. Well, anyways, it says, this is reality Teth Adams, immortal man of indomitable will, must face when he discovers he is infected with an incurable plague destroying his immortality. Okay. Basically, Christopher Priest, Black Adam transfers his power to a worthy successor who will redeem Black Adam's legacy and defend their ancestral homeland of Conduct, and only subsequently become mystically handcuffed to him when Adam's plague is arrested, giving birth to perhaps the most volatile and dysfunctional super team. Okay, so what I don't understand here is, are we looking at another mantle swap? But this seems like we've gotten and I'm not saying that Christopher Priest can't do this. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not saying I'm not excited. I'm just asking your opinion. Does this seem like a Black Adam ongoing? I don't know if it's ongoing or if it's limited, but I thought it was 7. I could be wrong though. So, are we getting a kind of him using him in order for this time when he's sick to pass? I don't know. Rafa was wasted in Teen Titans. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I definitely think it's gonna be good, but I've defended Mantles, I've defended Legacy, I've defended all of this, but I just don't want it to be another something similar to that. I don't see it as a mantle swap because Black Adam is still in the equation. It's more that we're adding another side to the powers. Think of Billy as Shazam. You mean like adding Freddy and all of that? That could be. There we go. Where some versions have Billy as Shazam as 2 different people. Yeah, I get that. I wonder if was it the smartest thing to do to even explore this story while we're getting a brand new Black Adam? You know what? I'm not going to complain. I want a Black Adam story. We haven't had a great Black Adam story since 52. I am totally okay with it. You know, the only thing that would make it better is if Isis shows up. Ah, yes. I love her. Was Freddie Freeman Captain Marvel Jr.? Yes. So then we got Flashpoint Beyond. Sir Monaco on art. The Clockwork Killer's identity is finally revealed. Dun dun dun. Oh god. Why we're getting so much Nubia? Okay. I have read most of the issues. I skipped I Nubia, what was it? The first 6 issues written by Vita Ayala and Stephanie Williams. The first issue was good. Second issue was okay. And then it just got to a point where I was like, I can't do this. No. I did read 6 because it is a tie-in with the stuff that's happening with Trial of the Amazon. But I don't think I'll pick this up. I almost always give stuff a chance. 99.9% of the time, I always give stuff at least an issue chance. And I don't think I'm gonna. It's the first time in a very long time. And it is because Stephanie Williams here doesn't even have Vita Ayala helping her. Like, how is it going to be without the person that's supposed to be driving the car in the driver's seat? Christ, I'm messing up my wording. I just don't. I know that they're doing like a coronation and then 4 issues. I think I'm going to skip it. I really do. I can't. I can't with this. It's so bad. It's like, I don't know. It's like everybody's lesbians, which is fine, but they make it seem like what bugs me is for a very long time. It took a very long time for people to come to the realization that the LGBT community were born that way. It seems like it's relatively accepted now. And then Vita Ayala writes a story where it's like, well, they're on an island, so they're gay. Wait, no. What? That makes no sense. You don't just, be around women so you're gay. You're born that. I can't. I can't with Vita. And that's not even Vita, that's Stephanie, so it's worse. So we've got Poison Ivy, beautiful, beautiful covers. Absolutely love these. I knew that was Frank Cho. It's so good. So getting G. Willow Wilson. We kind of knew this was coming from. Was it? I forget what it was. When they did, it wasn't Action Comics 1050. They did something and they teased it, and I don't remember what it was. They believe in a God they can't prove, but they don't. Okay. That first Ivy cover looks like Uma Thurman from Batman and Robin. Let me look. This one? Kind of a little bit. I actually like this one the best because it's like she's just in her workout clothes and she's just, gardening. I like it. So we've got I'm so excited for this, but I'm like a little apprehensive about it too. I thought it was Detective Comics. Yes, Detective Comics 1050. Thank you so much, Teva. Pamela Isley has a lot going on in her life. A living god, a supervillain, an activist. Ooh, how many people are going to cling on to that? A scientist and dead. In a new body that she didn't ask for. With a renewed sense of power, Ivy leaves Gotham and sets out to complete her greatest work, a gift to the world that will heal the damage dealt to it by ending humanity. That's always nice, right? It's always a good gift. Just end it all. So I am curious. We are getting, it seems like, the villainous, eco-terrorist version of her back. G. Willow Wilson, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Please. I cannot wait. So we've got Pride, Anthology, Devin Grayson, Stephanie Williams, William G. Moore, Alyssa Wong. The stories, we've got Danny Lohr and Ivan Cohen. A lot of really off names. So the stories in here, in case you guys didn't see my video, are Superman, Nubia, Tim Drake, Jess Chambers, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Alyssa Yao, The Ray. Wait, they added Batwoman? Okay, that's really good. That wasn't in the original announcement. Huh. Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Batwoman, and it also includes Multiversity. Which is weird to me because that's a bunch of kids. I don't. Okay, so it's gonna spotlight Kid Quick. Okay. And introduce. Okay, this is the girl that plays Dreamer on the what's it called? Supergirl TV show. So they're gonna do something with that. She also did another story that was actually pretty good. And some pinups. Looks like they added Batwoman, which helps a little bit. I wish they would have added Midnighter and Apollo. That's it. That's where I heard Hooded Justice from. Huh? From Watchmen? So yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Poison Ivy Thorns. I actually read this. It was okay. It was like my dad needs to bring my mom back, so he's using me. That's it. It really wasn't like it was just boring. So we've got another Pride book, the Tim Drake special. This is just a collection of the 3 stories in one volume. The 3 stories that came out of Urban Legends. That's a shame. Midnighter and Apollo. Yes, they absolutely should. They are a dream team. I love this cover right here, though. This girl Robin, so good. So if you guys remember, Teen Justice Earth 11 is the race or the gender swap Earth. And a news story in that book too. Okay. By Megan Fitzgerald, I'm assuming. Okay. That's cool. Still not gonna get it. I've read it. But I understand why they're gonna collect it, because it's gonna be worth something, right? So will those urban legends. So I get it, why they're collecting it. So Teen Justice #1 by Ivan Cohen and Danny Lore. So covered by art by Falco Follett. We have a lot of new names this month. Just saying. I'm looking up Ivan Cohen, because I don't know much about this. Okay, so he's a Scooby-Doo person. Teen Titans Go. Looney Tunes. Looks like he does a very young crowd. So this is not going to be for most of us. That's kind of how I see this. This is going to be for kids. Just like, or at least a younger adult. I'm going to give it a chance. But it does look like this is going to be for a younger generation. And that's kind of how I feel about Batgirls also. I dropped Batgirls already. Just because it's not made for me, right? So and how do you do multiversity without Grant Morrison? I don't know. All right. Flash Fastest Man Alive. That is a tie into the movie. That is the final one. So it's like the prologue, right, for the movie. So I'll be reading those 3. I definitely will. I said the same thing about reading the novel that went before the Batman, and I never did it. So we'll actually see if it happens or not. Void Song, Flash, and Aquaman. I wonder if they're putting people with Flash, like they had the Green Arrow book of this one. I mean, not Flash, Aquaman, because his books don't sell very much. That's the only thing I can think of, because you've already done 2 miniseries. Why not give him a solo title? But it's like, but it's Aquaman. Are you guys big Aquaman fans? At all? I don't know. Oh, hello, Karen. Did you hear that there will be a Flashpoint 2 comic? Yes, Flashpoint Beyond. We did get the solicitation for 5. But no, he fucks fish. That's right. Canonically fucks fish. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's why they're doing it. It's prestige. I'll check it out. I don't know much from Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly, but I don't know. Oh my god, perch. Is that a type of fish? Oh my god. That's so freaking funny. Okay, so we've got Earth Prime #5. These all tie into the CW network. I don't think Jason Momoa is good. I think Jason Momoa does a good job. I think he made Aquaman cool again, but he's still like, what's your superpowers? I'm the fastest man on earth. I have laser beam eyes. I'm rich. I fuck fish. It's just, nah. So, Earth Prime crossover What is this one for? It must be like a crossover of all of them. So the Age of Heroes is over. I doubt it. So we have DC vs. Vampires, which has been doing really, really good. So we got another spinoff. If you remember on April Solicitations, we got a spinoff with Damien, right? So here's another one. I feel bad saying that it just doesn't interest me. No, I totally get it. That's why I said I think they're putting his book with other characters that people enjoy more because Solo doesn't do that well, right? So I totally get it. It's not my favorite thing. Jason Momoa should have been Lobo, but he would have been. Can you imagine Jason Momoa as Lobo, directed by James Gunn? Do you know how good that would have been? That would have been awesome. I would have absolutely loved that. I think the world would have absolutely loved that. So we've got DC vs. Vampires Killers #1. Matthew Rosenberg. I love this series. It's so good. That when they combine that Simone DeMaio art with Mike Bowden, oh my god, it was so good. In the shadows of the new Vampires World Order, Harley Quinn rules the human underworld. So we know she survived when it came to that little Suicide Squad outing. She has survived by only looking out for herself. She might have just found the key to saving the world. Dun dun dun! Holy shit, yes. I know, right? It would have been great. So, milestones in history. Here's another one shot. It's 96 pages. Got Reginald Hudlin, Jamal Igle. Is this the Dakotaverse is built on the shoulders of giants, and it's time for their stories to be told. In this massive, oversized issue, who's who of talent and many disciples tell their tales of trailblazing Black and African figures throughout every era of humanity, from the realms of literature, aviation, music, drama, military conquest, and more. The history of the world is Black history, and this special aims to prove it. Plus, don't miss the shocking final page reveal that points of the future of Milo. Actually, that sounds really good. Yeah, I'm totally getting this. I thought maybe this was to introduce the people from the Milestone Initiative that won. I know Bianca had said somebody that she backs on Indiegogo was actually one that won. So that's really cool. This does sound good. I like stuff like this. Blood Syndicate, Jeffrey Thorne, hell yeah. Covered by Dexter Soy. I am curious to see that. So these are some hardcovers. We've got Icon and Rocket duo now. Greg Pak. That's awesome. Kelly Vu and Dave. And I remember these two, but not that well. So this is going to be something that's relatively new to me. I actually, when I reviewed issue 0 of the Milestone stuff, I totally forgot who Duo was. I totally did. Creating a GoFundMe now for emotional distress. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Soup. This looks adorable. Batman's mystery case book. That's so cute. $10 for 150 pages. That's not bad at all. Batman is the great detective, but he rarely works alone. His sidekick Robin, and Batgirl, his butler Alfred, and police of Gotham City play a role in helping him keep the city safe. You can too. Oh my god, this is adorable. Look for cues, analyze evidence, solve riddles, learn history. I love this. That is awesome. They did one a while back with the girl from Big Bang Theory, the actual smart girl, that was married in the show to Sheldon. Mayim Bialik. And it was called Flashbacks. And it was so cool. I love when they take these books, and 150 pages for $10 is a really good deal. And they take them and they use them in order to enhance these kids. I absolutely love this kind of stuff. It's so good. That looks adorable. Yeah, he's also a scientist. I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. So that's awesome. My buddy Killer Croc. That's cute too. 100 and we're 52. Yeah, these YA graphic novels are not that bad price. Like they're really not for kids. And then you go to, well, to be fair, it is 500 pages, $40, still not bad for the Earth 1 complete collection. Superman 78, 152 pages, $30. That's a little high, but like that didn't, I'm not being mean here, but that didn't really sell anyway. So I don't know how it's going to do in hardcover. I'm trying to think which, it's obviously cheaper to trade weight, but if it's 6 issues at $5 a piece, you're only saving $5 by waiting. I mean, unless you wait for it to go down, but still. The Abyss, that was a good arc. Abyss was like right behind Ghost Stories for me, as far as recently. Good morning, Maris. I apologize. I just seen you. Philip Kennedy Johnson. We've got Action Comics 1044, art by Riccardo Federici. I love the Warworld Saga. Like, I haven't read today's yet. I haven't read anything, but it has been really good. It has taken its time to tell a story that has deep world building and understanding of the characters, but not just Superman. Like, this is Action Comics, this is Superman's title, but we've also got Natasha right next to Superman doing, OMAC. We've got Midnighter trying to get Apollo. Like, we've got so much going on in this book. I freaking love it. And then you've got the Philosians, and you've got the, I forget what they're called, not undead, the bad guys that work with Mongol. The Unburied or something like that. I don't remember. But regardless, this book is taking its time and investing in itself. And like, it's so good. This is going to be one of those that in 10 years we're like, yeah, that's the ultimate Superman story. It's the ultimate Superman story. I love it. So, this is not a very, like, I get you want to do cute covers for Pride. This is such a good cover. This is not. What happened? Okay. I'm not going to pick. I won't pick, I promise. Can't remember which story, but there was a time when Alfred was the Joker. There's also a couple times when Alfred was gay. What was that, where Batman was a vampire, he was gay? Was Alfred the Joker? I don't remember that. I'm assuming you're talking Elseworlds. What the fuck is that? Yeah, it's not, that one's not good, but I don't know why they did that. Because, like, Jackson Hyde, they can make him look really hot, but not there. Not there. Like the Rainbow Fish villain. Bold. Yes, I get All-Star Superman. Okay. It's gonna be up there. Gary, it's gonna be up there. It's gonna be very, very good. But I don't think it'll be better than All-Star Superman. Nothing can be better, in my opinion, than All-Star Superman. The only time Alfred was the Joker was in Neil Gaiman's Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader. Why don't I know I've read that? Why don't I remember that? Like, I literally don't remember that. That's so weird. Alfred was never gay in the vampire series. He was gay in something. I just don't remember what. And it wasn't, I'm not talking about Gotham High. I'm talking about before that. Miracle Monday is better than All-Star Superman. Bold claim. Bold claim. All right, Aquaman number 5, Chuck Brown and Brandon Thomas. I like I like Brandon Thomas, but I don't like Chuck Brown. His Black Manta series to me was nonsensical. Oh my goodness. Danny DeVito to play Superman. What? Okay, so we've got Batgirl 7, Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad, art by Robbie Rodriguez. Oh, they changed artists. Well, that's good. I think they changed artists. They had to have. Robbie Rodriguez is much better. Now we are talking about gay people. Isn't this what I got in trouble for? No? You never got in trouble for talking about gay people? What do you mean? So Batgirls. Yeah, I don't have that big of an interest. So we've got Batman Beyond Neo Year. I hope this Colin Kelly and Jackson. Are you guys familiar with Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing? I'm not super familiar with them. So I would be curious what you think of them as a writer. I don't know. It was a story where the characters gave different stories about Batman and his funeral. Yeah. But hey, what are we talking about? Okay, so we've got Beyond the White Knight, Sean Murphy, 4 of 8. I love this. Okay, we got to zoom in. It might be a little pixelated, but this is so good. I fucking love this design. It looks amazing. They have some decent stuff in licensed comics. Hello, comics and finance, and good morning. That looks so good. So Sean Murphy, he's gonna kill it. I have no doubts whatsoever. Like, this is an absolute must buy. It's gonna be so good. Batman Fortress. We talked about this one before. I really like Derek Robinson, so I have to get it. I really like his work on The Boys. It's a must buy. $3.99 too. Like, that's kind of rare for DC, right? I love this cover. Oh, they can do some pretty covers when it comes to Catwoman. Tom King, I have a question. What's your question? Coochie coochie. I feel weird saying that. I totally do. Can I call you CM? Did you see Jason Todd trained a female Robin in the White Knight series? Is it something new? Is it maps? I seen the map stuff. Oh my god, the map stuff was so cute. I love her. I love her so much. Gotham Academy was awesome. I kind of want to say I miss it, but I feel like people would compare it to Strange Academy and it just wouldn't live up to that, right? So I don't know. I feel like it's not the time to come back. I thought wait, what? Call me by name. It's Jenny. Okay. Thank you. I thought we weren't allowed to talk about sexuality in this stream. Yeah, we are. I don't care if you talk about sexuality. I've never cared. Ever. I swear. I promise I don't care. Killing Time number 1 was really, really good. I am excited to see what he does because they're making Catwoman an actual villain, so I kind of love that. We haven't had that in a while. The Night has been really good by Chip Zdarsky. This last issue was so good. I really, really liked it. So I'm curious. Okay, that was my miss. Yeah, you're totally fine. I'm curious to see if it has anything to do with his Batman run. But does anyone know Night is even canon? Like, everything is so unclear. It drives me crazy. Batman urban legend. So what are these stories here? I'm not kidding. This book has gone downhill so badly. Batman and Zatanna still like, all right, that's that Vita Ayala story. Super Pets, the new Birds of Prey, and that's where they get me. That's where I want it. And we go back in time for an Alfred Batman team up. Yeah, all right, whatever. I don't like and I actually don't mind Batman and Zatanna together. I think it's a cute like pairing. But like the story is so bad. It is so bad. I've just been reading like I think I only read one out of the 4 last time. Free toilet paper. Sadly, the urban legend problem is a bunch of long arcs at the same time. Yeah, and it's like it was really good when Chip did that story about the little boy with blue hood and the teardrops, and that was so good. I mean, it is Chip Zdarsky, we can kind of figure, but even so, you don't follow that up relatively like Megan Fitzmartin and Vita Ayala. You got to follow that up with somebody that people really enjoy, or like they had a Rom V White Witch one. Put that as the main story. $7.99. Yeah, $7.99. It's 64 pages, but still, it's not. I'm gonna say it right now. Right now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, you want to know spoilers about Respawn? Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Yeah, if you guys don't want spoilers in the chat, wait till Robert's thing goes through. I'll like spam something. Batman, Catwoman, Tom King, and Clayman finally over. It only took 14 years, roughly. So who is Respawn? Actually, first, does anybody care in the chat? Is that okay? Tava, Black Phoenix, do you guys care? World's Finest. So good. So freaking good. Issue 1. Again, another $3.99 book. It feels like the ones they know are going to sell, they do a little cheaper, so they sell a little more. This cover, that's got to be Jenny Frisian, right? Yeah, it is. So good. So Catwoman gets killed by Mr. Fantastic in that one scene. It made me emotional. You are trolling. You are trolling. I don't care who the hell is Respawn. I think you're good, Robert. I have been loving Teenie Howard's Catwoman run. It's so chick. It's so made for girls. Comics and finance. Let me bring it up here. Thank you. Bait and switch. DC's bread and butter. Oh, yeah, I get it. But Dan Mora, the world's finest, that's going to do really well. It's phenomenal. So, let's see here what the big spoiler is. Turns out he's the oh, what? Oh my God, we're doing secret sibling again. Shut up. All right, I'll read this. Turns out he's half brother to Damien. Ross took in one of Talia's clones and injected Slade's blood into it. Why? So they could make new organs for Damien during League training. All right. I don't know. I guess I'll have to read it. I'm so sick of the secret sibling thing, though. Like, we just did this in Event Leviathan. We just did this in Nightwing. We did. Why are we doing... I'll give it a chance. Robin has been very good. That sounds stupid. Yeah. You said it better than I did. What? Okay. All right. I'll give it a chance. Let's see. Which explains why there is some of Slade's blood in Damien, because he would be given stuff like new heart from Respawn, which would explain the whole is Damien Slade's son? And obviously he's not. Like, he's Batman's son. Well, not literally a sibling. He's just one of many Dablian's cloned. It's still the secret sibling thing, right? I'll give it a chance before I say it's stupid, because right now I'm saying it's stupid. Just being real about it. It doesn't sound like a good twist. Like, you know what would have been a good twist? If it was Slade's son. Like, that's what I would thought it was all along. Okay. Catwoman. I love this book. I absolutely love it. Harley Quinn is joining it. We just had Onyx in it. Like, fan service to the extreme. I love it. The reveal is in Deathstroke Inc. Oh, okay. Wait, is Damian in Deathstroke Inc. also? Okay. Getting ready for the Shadow War or whatever. Oh, we got Dark Knights of Steel. Is it 1 of 12? 7 of 12. Okay. I wonder if they'll end up making that go a little longer because of how good. Why is Yasmin Purdy off of the art? Yasmin's art was so good. So, Three Kingdoms on the brink of war. Batman's in hiding, recovering from attack, and a shocking betrayal. But Batman finds out he's not the only fortunate soul to be taken in by a surprise rescuer. Strange man. Oh, so we've got the Kents that are taking care of everyone. I love it. I love the portrayal of the Kents. Onyx needs her own book. Facts. Facts. Good morning, superfan Adam Shawhin. Facts. She needs her own book. Drunk Inc. number 10. Abridged? Art by Dexter Soy. Is this a special issue? Bait and switch is why the art dipped. I mean, yeah. Sometimes the art just happens that way. Like Bruno Redondo didn't draw this last Nightwing issue. So I see what you're saying. Why is Ed Brisson on this? I'm not complaining. Not even a little bit, but even so. Detective Comics, Mariko Tamaki, and Nadia Shamus. Who is that? Like, I feel like there's so many people in this I am not familiar with, and that's weird because I know the majority of people in comics. Like, at least decent, that people that have written for indie publishers. I don't know who Nadia Shamus is. JSA book before Onyx, in my opinion. JSA and then Onyx. How's that? We'll come to an agreement there. James Gunn states he'll get an update on an unannounced DCU series within the coming weeks. Woohoo! That's awesome! Please be Ratcatcher 2. I love her. I absolutely love her. I don't know who that is. Fables by Bill Willingham. Not something I'll probably. I might check it out. I don't know. Fables. I really didn't care for Batman and Bigsby either. I did it first. I thought it was really good, and then I'm just like, not my world, right? Not really something that interests me. Future State, Dennis Culver. The real Bruce Wayne returns. Dun dun dun. We've got Harley Quinn, Stephanie Phillips, still Riley Rossmo. Every time I look, I'm like, somebody new. When Laura Braga did those couple issues, I absolutely loved the book. It was so good. Who cares? Future State Gotham, right? She's still doing the thing where she talks like it. Okay. No. I Am Batman number 10, John Ridley. How do you stop a killer who feels nothing, no pain, no emotion? I actually like this. Like, they have a picture of him. Nah, kind of right here. This new guy that they're introducing. So it's been better since he's gotten out of Gotham. I'm gonna give it a couple issues. I probably won't drop it just because it's decent. Also, I noticed, where is Teen Titans? Wait, you mean Teen Titans Academy? It's over. 15, I think, is the last issue. And Titans United ended at 7. That was a mini series. Then we've got Justice League versus the Legion. Not for me. Nope. I got issue number 1, and then I looked at issue number 1, and I was like, why did I get this? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I think that Bendis can write a good book when I know better? And it's not that he can't write, okay, he can write a good book, but as of right now, it's like 1 or 2 issues out of 10 that he's doing that are good. So this is just like, I'm not going to read it. If I want to read some Legion, I'll go back and read back issues. That is not for me. What the actual Teen Titans book, I don't know. They need to introduce something. I'm assuming they're waiting for maybe after Dark Crisis. I don't know. That's a really good question. Why do I keep adding cereal to my milk? Because you're hungry? I'm no longer buying anything Bendis writes. Smart man. Smart. Monkey Prince, Jean Louis Yang. I love this cover right here. It is so cool. Isn't that like a Jaws homage or whatever? It's so good. I like it. Naomi. Oh, that was another one. I was like, all right, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna check it out. And I'm going to enjoy this. And then I opened it up and I'm like, you're fucking stupid, Tristan. Why did you think that you would enjoy this? Naomi, the first 6 issues, season 1 or whatever they call it, was an absolute meh factory. Like, it was just okay. It was, I am Naomi. I'm likely stronger than Superman. I'm likely smarter than Mr. Terrific. I am likely better at stealing than Catwoman. And you know what? I'm going to save the Justice League all by myself. Like, just shut the fuck up, bitch. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And I think Bendis keeps trying to recreate the character of Miles Morales in a different form and is unable to do so. So what he needs to do with Naomi is what he did with Riri Williams. And that is take the character, hand it off to somebody that can write a great black girl. A great character. Like Eve Ewing did with Riri Williams. Let somebody else handle it and create this character. It's still your IP. Stop writing it. Stop writing it. The voice you give her is beyond annoying. The way you present her is beyond demeaning. All right, there's my rant. Sorry, guys. Grace Randolph says that she heard that from a source that Blade takes place in the night. No. You're kidding. Samuel, you're kidding! Why would it take place in the 20s or 30s? What? We know why. We know why, right? Come on. If you want to tell a story about racism, tell it today. It still exists. Tell it today. If you want to teach about history, then I don't know. Okay. Even the Naomi TV series is shit, right? I watched issue 1 and I reviewed it. Ooh. I could not get into it. It was boring. It was, oh my God, no. Nope. That makes no sense. Dang it. You said it before I finished writing. Because racism, and that's the thing. They're acting like racism doesn't exist today, and we can't tell that story now, how Black Americans are treated, or Black people. I'm assuming, I don't know where they're going to have it take place, but if you can't tell that story today, what are you doing? I don't know. I have issue with that. Though I will say, my computer's froze. There we go. I will say, if you go to, and Bianca, you still need to watch it, Umbrella Academy Season 2, and you take a look at Allison. She is Rumor, right? Allison Hargraves. They added some stuff when it comes to civil rights. Everybody got thrown back in time because of the white violin. Everybody got thrown back in time. And the story that they told was so powerful. Allison was so amazing. They talked about sit-ins and the idea of MLK. They did so much, and it was literally perfect. It was everything you could ask for a period piece that has to do with civil rights. It was phenomenal. I can't suggest Umbrella Academy season 1 and 2 more than, it's right there behind Peacemaker with how good it is in Doom Patrol. It is phenomenal. And it does a good job of showing racism, showing civil rights, showing how Black people were treated. And it's not preachy, it's not demeaning, it's real. And that's what's so good about it. It's real, raw, human emotion. And it is phenomenal. Like, you're not, if you're not a big person on that type of stories, it doesn't matter. Because this isn't going to make you feel like you're getting hit over the head with a story on civil rights. You're gonna enjoy it, I promise. So, let me see what we can we have Black heroes not dealing with racism 24/7? Now I'm just talking about a specific instance, but I don't think, do we have that? Naomi doesn't deal with that. Jace doesn't really deal with that. I don't know any. Do we have that? I'm trying to think. Nightwing 93, Bruno Redondo back on art. I think that was just a fluke, right? The battle for Bloodhaven's heart. So we're still going against Heartless. I love that he's kind of doing decompressed storytelling where it's a little longer story. I really, really do. I need to stop vaping so much. I love Nightwing. It's so good. Robin 15. Is this an ongoing? Are we gonna keep doing this? Like, I'm okay with that. I'm not saying that. I like Robin, but did you see my question? Kept getting muted out of, or hasn't? I did not see your question. Let me look, Robert. I really want Mayday Parker back. Yes, she's a great character. Yes, I totally agree, Thomas. You think Williamson paired Damian up with Flatline to make sure no one pulls a John Kent on him? No. No, I think that people would think it was cute. I don't think he was like, oh, there's some nefarious agenda out there. I'm gonna, make sure he has a girlfriend. No, Flatline's an awesome character. Actually, when Flatline was originally introduced, I'm like, oh, really? They call this character Flatline right after we just got Punchline? It's gonna be a throwaway character. No, she's actually pretty awesome. Let me see here. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Oh, I love that. He looks super hairy. Is he hairy? Oh, that's because it's Grodd. Oops. Rogues. Doesn't number 1 come out today? Pretty sure it does. I know it does. So we've got Rogues by Joshua Williamson. Variant cover by Car Andrews. I don't know which one it is. Fair enough. And yeah, she is awesome. Yeah, I like her a lot. Yeah, I don't see that as something that Rogues did come out today. That's what I thought. I don't see it as something like nefarious in the storytelling, right? Because then if you think that, then that means you think that Joshua Williamson has an agenda to make, his character straight, or I'm not willing to go that far conspiratorially. I'm Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? So we've got Suicide Squad Blaze. I'm so glad they brought Cy Spur back. I wish he would get some more work. One was one of those books you totally get engulfed in, and I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. I hope that I wish he would get like Hellblazer series or something along those lines, something dark and gritty and fun. And Cy Spur is such a good writer. Asking because I did see some anti SJW theorings out. You're fucking kidding me. I mean, it's whatever. Like, that's a pretty far step, right? Like I just nah. Too far for me. Why wasn't Polka Dot Man in it? Wait, in what? In Suicide Squad? Cause he's not in the Suicide Squad. That would have been cool though. I wish Cy Spur would come back too. I know he's really, really good. Yellow Flash is terrible. Is that a? I'm not kidding. I know. I actually seen Yellow Flash say that John Kent was battling Fox News. Fox motherfucking News. Yep. I don't know what I was like speechless. Like, it was something that I never expected to hear. And then he was like, and I bet he's gonna beat up fake news and misinformation. And I'm like, what? No. Okay. All right. Same. Black Phoenix. So then we've got Son of Kal-El number 12. Cien Torme, like I said, he just got an exclusive contract. So I'm expecting that he will be the regular artist from here on out, which is awesome. I'm totally cool with that. That's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I would put Bruno Redondo on it. The way that he makes John look and Jay is so damn good. The way he shows Jay's powers is so much better, but you get what you get. Peter Parker needs to marry Mary Jane Watson. 100% agree. Bring back Parker Industries and have a daughter, Mayday Parker and Anna May Parker. I would love to see that. We actually thought that was going to happen with Nick Spencer, the retconning, but it never. I mean, that's up to Marvel, and Marvel won't do that, probably, likely because of synergy with the movie. But like, yeah, that would be fucking awesome, right? I am totally okay with that. Son of Kal-El has broke me at this point. I'm tired of the whole heavy-handed Henry Bendix nonsense. What are you tired of about it, Tava? I'd be curious. I'm really enjoying it. I really am. Do you like dabbing and drinking what's it? I'm so confused what you guys are talking about. Task Force C, Matthew Rosenberg. This is another really good book. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely really good. Are we the baddies? Evil John Kent Jr. beats up Fox News. Bam, boom, bomb. We're gonna see Tucker Carlson go flying. Dude, just do what? I don't know. I don't get it. I tried to drink Kawabuncha. You guys are talking some crazy shit. Okay, Flash 783. Jeremy Adams, love him so much. This is a dark crisis time. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. I bailed on Son of Kal-El story got lame. Fair enough, Zeke. Wait, what the fuck? I thought nothing was tying in with dark. Somebody explain it. This is awesome. This is really cool. I didn't know they were tying in any of the main lines. That actually makes me kind of way more excited. Tava, I'm glad you are enjoying Son of Kal-El more than me. However, personally, I'm at a point I'm just tired of the whole Jay McNamara romance. I understand. I do. That's fair, Tava. I get it. I want to see where it's going. I love the way that they're trying to make him sounds weird, but like they're trying to, make him more of a whole character, and I'm curious to see. No, they said unless there's a tie-in, anything else happened before Justice League. I don't care. I don't care I didn't know. And that makes me excited. That is fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think there was any tie-ins. And having a tie-in means that something fucking matters, and that is cool. All right. The search for Barry Allen. With the Justice League gone, Wally gathers the entire Flash family in desperate attempt to search for the Speed Force and finally locate Barry Allen. But does Barry want to be found? Dun dun dun! The 3-issue story ties. Oh! 3 fucking issues? Okay. That makes me happy. Way too happy. Thoughts on the Batman Who Laughs? In my opinion, great villain who needs to be adapted. Oh, facts, Thomas. Also, do you think he was inspired by Judge Death from Judge Dredd? Ooh, maybe a little bit. But I love the Batman Who Laughs. I know a lot of people got sick of them. I know they were like groaning when the Batwoman Who Laughs came in the multiverse of Justice League Incarnate. But I love the character. He's unpredictable. He's this fucking Bruce Wayne that's crazy, and it shows the different versions of how Bruce Wayne could be across the universe. I love the Batman Who Laughs. Can you imagine them actually doing him in live action? I wonder if it would be hard, or if they could do it more like, I don't know. I bet they could do it. I bet they could. The Batman Who Laughs was really cool at first, but he got overused. And yeah, I've heard that a lot. I really have. Brian Bullock designed Judge Death, FYI. I love Brian Bullock. When are we getting Swamp Thing Green Hell 2? That's a really good question. I haven't seen it in Solicitations at all. Jeff Lemire got an exclusive contract with Image, and now we haven't seen any, but he's allowed to finish up his stuff, and he's allowed to do his Black Hammer stuff. So I don't know. That's a really good question. That first issue, ooh-wee, that was so good. It was so good. The Dark Crisis continues here. That makes me so happy. Joker finale. And the Crown Prince of Crime trick up his sleeve, a thrilling surprise final issue. How did Gordon escape Texas? What happened to Bane and Vengeance? Did Joker get the last laugh? Find out. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Joker got the last laugh. Spoilers. No, I haven't seen it. I'm just sure he has. Remember, Jeremy Outer pointed out a while ago, notice the Flash thing isn't among the 10 heroes. I think this tie-in was one of the reasons. Aha! Very smart. Swamp Thing Green Hell number 2 comes out 4/27. Oh, okay. So another month, but still. That's awesome. I am enjoying Son of Kal-El lately. Digital 5, Ben. That's awesome. So I wonder if we're going to explore the father-daughter relationship with Vengeance and Bane. What do you think? Jurassic League. Wait, what? Why is Tinian on this? Wait, I thought... Hold on, I'm really confused. Wasn't... Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. The guy that wrote the mouth face guy from Thor, from that book. Oh my god. I'm not going to remember it. That's a typo. That was an error. Okay. The bait strikes again. It was a typo. Calm the fuck down. Daniel Warren Johnson. Thank you, Comics and Finance. All right. So that yeah, I was so confused. Bizarrosaur. Oh no. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. Daniel Warren Johnson. Yes. I am so fucking excited for, man. Oh my god, look at this. We got to zoom in. I love the Corinthian. Corinthian was always like very underutilized in the Sandman universe, and now we're getting him back. Yes. That is Tinian for sure. I knew that. And Andrea Sorrentino, Andrea. Yes. Hey, that's so awesome. It's not the Corinthian nature to save a life, but he wants to understand the nature of the smiling man. He's going to protect one of the few people that have ever seen him. Ooh. Unfortunately, Considering the strict orders he's been given by Dream, saving a life very much endangers his own. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait. Damn trolls. I cannot wait for this book. Like, this is my most anticipated book of the year. No fucking doubt. I'm not talking about just DC or Marvel. I'm talking about most anticipated comic book of the entire year. I cannot wait for this book. It's written by Tinian, and it is part of the Sandman universe, which is one of my I would say my top 3 books ever are Sandman, and then you've got Mr. Miracle, and you've got, of course, Kingdom Come. Sandman is amazing, and to have that back, I'm so excited. So we've got Swamp Thing 14 of 16. Mike Perkins still on art. Ram V. I'm glad to see that that's coming back. I love Levi Kamai. I think Ram V has done a great introduction or a great book about introducing the new Avatar of the Green, right? I really, really do like it. So we've got Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad and Jordi Belair still on Wonder Woman. This cover is so good, though. This is Liam Sharp. Oh, beautiful. Love it. Wonder Woman Evolution. I think the Grim Knight Batman was under. Yes! Grim Knight was like dangerous as fuck, but very much so underused. I wish there was a dark multiverse version of Catwoman, similar to the time we got Queen of Gotham City. Ooh. I wish they would actually use the dark multiverse more. We saw all those stories when it came to like Hush and as Bat. We saw all of these different stories that were redone. And I actually made one up a long time ago. No Man's Land, right? We saw all these dark multiversal stories. Why not give us a dark multiverse? Gotham City Sirens. Or Robin. Or Teen Titans. Like, how cool would that be? Use that dark multiverse and let's see some evil fucking shit. Especially like, yeah, Catwoman. Can you imagine Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we saw evil Lois Lane. Yeah, that was awesome. Liam Sharp. I knew you were gonna like that. Bianca, beautiful. Wonder Woman Evolution. I have been liking this book. It is pretty basic to the understanding of who Wonder Woman is. And the fact that she will stand up for what's right. And that's what I really like about it. This is the finale. I'm glad that we got to see Stephanie Phillips try her hands at another female character because I think she nailed it, at least so far. I'm not saying that she's going to. We've got a bunch of trades here. Brightest Day, Injustice, the complete collection. That's not the. Oh, okay, just years here. I was going to say that's not the complete collection. The Dark Knight, New Teen Titans, Pennyworth, Suicide Squad, Win of Tomorrow. Nah. X marks the spot. They even put. Oh my god! Here's another typo. Who did this? It's not written by Jeremy Adams. And they've got X marks the spot on the front of it. And Red X stuff was so. Okay. Infinite Frontier confirmed that the dark multiverse is sealed off. It was brought up when the Batwoman who laughed showed up. She's not from the dark multiverse. Where the fuck is she from? Just the multiverse? Okay. Yeah, I still want stories. That would be fun. Come on now. It would be really, really fun. We got Dark Multiverse. Oh yeah, with Tara. She went fucking insane. I love that book. That art makes Wonder Woman look Latina and exotic. She looks stunning. It's so good. Anything from Liam Sharp. Like if you read that Batman Reptilian. Oh my god. Liam Sharp made everything look terrifying. Terrifying. Animal Man. I need to go back and read Animal Man. I really want to because it kind of like the stuff we're getting in Flash, the fact that it's Buddy's daughter, I'm like, now I need to go read Animal Man. Like, Animal Man's so good, right? And it kind of made me in the mood to go do it. This is Liam Sharp too. This Green Lantern Grant Morrison book. And it is so stunning. The Red X reveal was so trash. So trash. So trash. She's a corrupted version of Earth 11 Batwoman. Okay, fair enough. Still would like to see fun dark stories. Those were good. Oh, that's it. Yeah, there's some good stuff this month. It did not feel, in my opinion, now, of course, I'm going off feeling. That's dumb, right? But it did not feel like it was as what the heck just happened? It said streaming disabled. Am I still live? Hello, hello, hello? I think I am. I think I'm good. It did not feel like it was as heavy as what's the way to put it? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying here. I got so confused, but it won't let me take this out. I think I'm live. I think I think what I did was I've got to pay for my restream. Oh my god, that's so ghetto to say. I've got to pay for it today, but I thought I could this afternoon. And I was waiting because I'm supposed to go to the dentist this afternoon because I've been having a really hard time. I had to take a couple of days off, and I might have to record a couple of videos. When I, depending on what the dentist says, I might have to record a couple of videos ahead of time, right? So I thought about doing that after the dentist. And I was gonna pay for my restream, and I think it's messing up. Let me see if I can remove source. Does that work? There we go. There, I got rid of it. But yeah, so it's probably not gonna let me share. But I don't know. I don't know why that happened. That's weird. Thoughts on Marvel Ruins? It needs to be adapted to live action, but people will need a lot of therapy. I wish I knew what you were talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know what Marvel Ruins is. You're so okay. That Animal Man Omnibus is probably the best book and solicitation. Those reveals and the issue with the dolphin is incredible. I love Animal Man. It's so good. And then for Jeremy Adams, who's doing this great job at writing such a wonderful story about family and about the importance of family and bringing like the daughter daddy dance and all of that stuff into it. And then to bring in that little thing with Buddy's daughter, I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. Oh Lord, watch my video on Ruins. It's a twisted version of Alex Ross Marvels. Oh, I will have to check it out. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Let me see if it'll let me. ICV2 is messing up right now. I wanted to go over some numbers here, but I don't know if ICV2 is gonna let me. Oh, okay, you sent the link. I will check it out later. Where's the top 200 It's not letting me log in. I wonder if my computer is acting up or if it's ICV2. Well, that sucks. Okay, so ICV2 won't let me in. I don't know why. I didn't like it. It's super dark and not fun at all. Oh no. Marvel Ruins is the embodiment of Murphy's Law. If anything can go wrong, it will. If anything can go wrong, it will, and then eventually it'll get better. I say Murphy's Law way too often. That's funny that you use that. You will need therapy after reading it. Oh no. Is it that bad? I gotta check it out now. I tore my copy up. Is it that bad, Black Phoenix? Oh my goodness. I wonder if, even though this is still, like, my thing's acting up. I wonder if it'll let me share my screen. I don't know. I don't want to go there. Let me see if it'll let me share my screen, and we'll just check out the news. I'll make you guys watch the news with me. Let's see. I don't waste my time with Marvel ruins. I love Milo Murphy's Law. Milo's Murphy Law was an awesome cartoon. Wait, I don't know what Milo Murphy's Law is, but so care to talk about the community post you did about your boy Zach? Okay. All right, yeah, we'll talk about that. That's a good subject, Robert. Thank you. I just posted that people are getting fat. Okay, so this whole idea of Comicsgate, and most of you guys know I was in it for a minute, and then I was like, "Whoa, you guys are absolutely fucking terrible." And I've had my issues personally with them. Okay, that's it. Not everybody, obviously. I'm not being hyperbolic here. I'm not saying I hate them. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying they're a lot of times very hypocritical. And the idea of Comicsgate was to be super professional, right? You were supposed to treat your customers with respect, deliver your books, and sell, what was it? Sell your hot dogs? Wasn't that what it is? You're a hot dog vendor? So I seen this yesterday. Let me see if I can bring it up. There was a comedy movie, Murphy's Law. I've never seen it. Yay, let me. Okay. We actually we don't even really need to move the chat. So it came up and I put the epitome of professionalism because the issue a lot of people are having with this creator specifically is that over and over again and starting new different campaigns without fulfilling the previous one. And I think it's to a point, and Robert, you can correct me if I'm wrong, where it's like 5 open campaigns and 4 that are late. And so somebody said, hoping for an update and that you haven't forgotten about this campaign since you started 2 more. Putting yourself in that person's shoe, you can see why they'd be a little frustrated. They want their book. They want what they paid for, and you open up 2 new campaigns. Yes, that would be extremely frustrating. EVS launch Red Planet. Oh yes, I we'll talk about that. We'll get there. X-Men God Loves Man Kill is the best X-Men story there is. Best X-Men story there is ever. I love it. Jawbreaker's Grand Bazaar is 2 years late. Yeah, I try to avoid Comicsgate. Same. But the fact that you claim this moral superiority in professionalism, you claim that it's all about the books and about the comics and about this stuff, and then come back and say, are you actually worried that I forgot about I had this campaign? Neurologically, how would that happen? Really? Are you trying to act like you're fucking smarter than your backers? Do that and see how many backers you lose. Do that and see how many people start wising up. I did 3 updates last month. The standard in crowdfunding is 1 update per month, and it's the middle of the month. It's not the middle of the month. Well, let's see. To be fair, it probably was at that point, right? Professionalism though, right? Professionalism. Having books that are so extremely late that you're opening up new campaigns multiple new campaigns that they don't interest me. They might interest you, but at the very last second, wait, what? CG is not about books. They don't make money on books. CG is about the live stream and super chats. The books are incidental. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to this, you took the time to be a dick to this person. And a dick you absolutely were. Instead of working on your book, you took the time to, like, he's, as far as his video goes, they're all about Twitter, right? They're all about, oh my God, guys, guess what? This person said something I didn't like. They said something on Twitter, guys. Oh my God, I got to make a 10-minute video and call them a bunch of names. And then I got to insult them because they're in the industry and I'm not. My God, it's terrible. Did you know that Vita Ayala has 2 books coming out this week? That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Like, come on now. Really? You tell everybody to get off Twitter, but you're on it more than anybody. You're on it more than anybody. You spend so much time making videos instead of fulfilling promises to people that believe in you or believed, depending on the person. And it's not just him. Actually, it's a bigger issue with EVS, as Samuel was saying. Oh Lord, the videos are now constantly saying this proves what we were saying type statements. Like, it confirms it's dying. I was hoping Hominus would be in the chat because he sent me an email, and I guess Ingleton did a stream about how DC is dead, and they mentioned me, and I wanted to know what they said, but the group is complete egotistical idiots. Zach and EVS really don't get along anymore. Oh, I didn't know that. Because Zach backed out of the Jawbreaker project EVS wanted for all caps. Did he really? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's pretty awesome. And yet they're acting identical. Yeah, I seen that EVS was saying that Image was also evicted. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. And EVS does the exact same thing to his backers. Like, the exact same thing. He talks nasty to him and he doesn't care. He tells them over and over again to listen to be patient. This is a really important book. Be patient. My book's really important, guys. Really important. Come on now. At this point, I don't know how they're surviving with okay. Obviously they're making money. That would be disingenuous of me to say otherwise. But I don't know how people are still buying them. Like, I'm not going to lie. What does it do? Out of curiosity, if any of you guys support them, can you let me know why? Why would you buy into these asshats? I got to go. Thank you for stopping by. And apparently refunds are closed. Yes. Magically, all of a sudden, why would anybody have a Twitter these days? Seriously, I don't have a Twitter. Yes, very, very smart. He's the pick me guy of comics. Nah, pick me. EVS closed refunds on Wreck Planet 2 weeks ago. Of course he did. Because people started complaining and realizing that they weren't going to get their book. Like, hasn't he only been doing this for like 4 years? Probably. Hasn't he only fulfilled 1 book? But he does 5, 6, 7 hour live streams? You could have drawn a page in that time, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Your book's not that important. You think you're important. It's just not true. The only person I feel comfortable supporting is Mark Polton because he's a decent person in CG. I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know. I would say another one would be Tim Lim and Mark Pellegrini, but I don't think they have anything to do with those people at all. Wasted talent. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, when it comes to, I don't know. I wouldn't say Richard Meyer. I wouldn't say he's great. Like, I don't know anything. As far as like writing, the stuff I read is mediocre at best, right? Um, but yeah, that you can't deny the fact that Ethan's a good artist. You can't. Um, and I would love to be able to draw like that, but the talent is extremely wasted upon somebody that plays the like victim card over and over again, plays into, oh my god, pick me, right? It's a pick me. And it's fucking sad. Like, Graveyard Shift, USA Assassin, Sea Dogs, codename Kill Switch. I have heard of Graveyard Shift. I haven't heard of the other ones, but isn't Graveyard Shift done by, no, God, I can't think of their names. John Malin? He's a dick. I wouldn't support him. Like, he's just a even when I was in Comicsgate, he was a dick to me. I just have no time for it. Clint Stoker. Oh yeah, good point. Samuel. Clint Stoker, I've never had an issue with. He seems to be doing, like, he's fulfilled more campaigns than Ethan has. He's done pretty well for himself. He's working with, I believe, Alterna. And he seems like a nice guy. I've never seen him really engage in a whole shit ton of drama. I've never seen, like, just because I don't agree with him on all of his takes doesn't mean he's not a decent guy. Yeah, that's a really good, yeah, I would support Sweetcast. Graveyard Shift 4 has the lowest funding total. EVS makes most of his money from super chats and YouTube stream. He doesn't need to draw comics anymore. That's very true, and he's clearly not. Because he's not fulfilling. Malin has done nothing else with the book, but still adds the profits for his count. Of course. That doesn't surprise me at all. I don't get the draw to those people. You know, if your whole selling thing to me, so if you're selling a book and you're trying to look at someone like me and tell me why I should buy the book. And a lot of times when I bring people on indie that are doing indies, I say, give your pitch. Why should a person buy your book? We've seen that over and over again. People say, because it's, fantastical storytelling. It's storytelling about identity. It's storytelling about relationships or this or that. But when you go into Comicsgate, and I actually recently seen this with Perch having on Gabe Al-Taib, why should I buy your book? To own those libs. Because of the SJWs. Oh my God, they got the media and they're coming for your children. Guess what? They're going to make them gay. Your children? Yep. You should buy my book so your children aren't gay. Oh, you know what? You want to own them? They're trying to take my book down. They don't want this to exist. They don't want the truth out there. Buy my book. You don't want something that's woke SJW leftist nonsense? Buy my book. But what's it about? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You want to own those libs? Buy my book. That's all it is. And that's not something I'm interested in at all. I'm going to buy something because I enjoy it. That's why I buy indies or DC or something like that. I don't buy it to own anybody. That's fucking stupid. Oh, I got to say, I got shown IGGB. Oh, yeah, I did too, from Liana K. She emailed me about that. Bye, Zeke. Thanks for stopping by. Man, I used hate people who were CG, but these days I realize they're just buttholes and good people in all groups. Yeah, exactly. I didn't necessarily hate it at all. I do feel like a lot of it is them being manipulated. But just like maybe realize it. Maybe realize at some point that these people are using you. And you're paying for it. Even if you're not supporting their book, you're paying for it with your time. It's way better than Gabe Young Ripa's Trinity. That's what I was talking about. It's so bad. Like, why do you want me to buy this game? Well, I didn't rip off the Trinity. And if you buy it, you can own the comic book industry because it means dead comics. And you can own those lefty SJWs. And because they said I was a victim. And because, no, they said they took away the American way. Don't you want to fix that? Buy my book. Nah. I'm just arriving on here. That's fucking stupid. Perfect timing, Joseph. Perfect timing. If you're keeping score, that means Zach, who has had multiple six-figure campaigns, spent $25K to make comics, and made less than $4,000 in what is clearly the worst performing campaign of his career. Is that the new one? Yeah. Is that like he had his first couple campaigns did very, very well. You're only making 4,000 on this last one. It's time to maybe think about the future, right? Maybe think about the future. Ripa is trying to bring real comics back. But real comics exist now. Ripa is Ripa-ing. Real comics absolutely exist now. I support non-CG indies. Yeah, you support a lot of them, and you do such a good job at like Bianca takes her time and makes sure, like, you know, even if she's just putting out a short little video telling you about these indies, like Bianca is legit such a good person when it comes to that. I've gotten into debates with comic skaters and people who hate comic skate, but take a guest side which told me to fuck off. Oh, I'm sure it was comic skate. They like, if you don't bow to their lockstep idea of the comic book industry, even if you present facts. I shared a video the other day that showed that in Capital, comics dominate in the American market. If we're talking the American market, comics make more than manga. If you go domestic, that's another thing. And if you go units, that's the other thing. But if you're talking Capital, it's Reggie collects comics. You can go look it up in the video. It's got all the proof there. But yes, this whole narrative of manga dominates comics is fabricated when it comes to Capital. It absolutely does not. Because they could be printed cheaply and sold cheaply. Manga, if you the sources are there. Manga makes less. I think it's 250. I don't remember. I think comics was 354. Manga makes less in Capital domestically than comics does. But holy shit, that pisses off people. The truth makes people so upset. It's insane. It really is. Zach is once again pushing a new campaign like he did with Pandemic, where he hasn't written anything yet. Oh, it's on the Ukraine stuff. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but do people not see the irony of it? Like, do you not see the irony of it? Of a lot of it was we don't want current topics, and all of his books about current social political topics. Do you not see the fucking irony in what you're saying? Rather, let me change irony to hypocrisy. Just gonna put that out there. People are nostalgic for old Zach, so they continue to sort him. It's inertia. You know what though? I will stop, Tristan. Manga dominates. I've shown you proof before. Domestically, whether you like it or not, comics make more capital than manga. I've shown proof. I've done it. It's not that hard. Go look at that Reggie Collects comics. I'm sorry you don't like the truth. I am sorry. But what were you saying about? Oh, I will give Zach credit where it's due. I have seen a couple things from him that are kind of calling out the bullshit. I seen him say that he's not gonna make a video calling Captain Marvel. He's not gonna have a whole bunch of middle-aged dudes calling Captain Marvel woke. He's not gonna do that. And then I heard him calling out Fandom Menace, saying they call everything woke. What are you gonna do? Because obviously it's still not gone broke. What are you gonna do? So I'll give him credit right there. I absolutely will. He deserves that credit. I feel like he's kind of it's not a competition. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But when it's constantly brought to my channel, I'm gonna point out the facts. You know what I mean? Anime and manga are juvenile. I don't miss either one. Yeah, you know what? Anime and manga are so beloved by young kids. And I think people hate when I point that out because they feel like I'm saying they're reading it and they're young kids, and I don't mean that at all. If you enjoy it, go for it. I fucking love Death Note. I fucking love Tokyo Ghoul. I love those dark, mysterious ones. Guess what? I'm also a Batman fan. It makes sense that I like the detective style stories, right? Those are really good stories, but they are doing great because of children. They are doing great because of very young school aged kids fucking eating that shit up. Like, look at Demon Slayer alone. Oh my goodness. That one people love. The truth hurts, but lies are worse. It is on my community post. I think Infamy left. I don't think he likes the truth. It's on my community post. It's Reggie Collects Comics. All the proof is there, and we are talking domestically because, that's what matters, right? Right? Is what happens in America. I'm just kidding. Americans are so self-centered. They really are. Like, let's be real. A lot of Americans forget that the rest of the world exists sometimes. So if we're talking domestically, of course, manga dominates. Manga is juvenile. Good job. That's the dumbest comment I've seen in a while. That's the Infamy. You're a good guy. But if you don't think that manga is dominating because of kids buying it, you are absolutely denying reality. Now there is some spicy manga that kids are not buying, but if you do not think that stuff like Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia and Chainsaw Man are not dominating because of a younger market, you are denying the reality. But there is other stuff like prison school and stuff like that older adults like. So that's what's great about manga is it really does a good job of knowing its target audience. And I think that that comics could learn stuff from that. I really, really do. I think it's pretty smart. To be fair, Ethan was forced out of mainstream comics. Ethan was fired because he was an asshole. I'm assuming he was an asshole to the wrong people. And kids don't read comics? Just stop. It's a ridiculous conversation. Oh, honey, you're so in denial. It's so cute. We'll forgive you. Yes, kids read comics, but not the most of the comic market is more adult oriented and it's speculator driven. So yeah, no. When are you reading Berserk? Oh god. My Infamy likes Berserk a lot too. I don't know. Berserk is top tier graphic novel series with adult buyers. I'm gonna check it out. But isn't it like super long? Thank you so much, Comics and Finance. Isn't it super, super, super long? Like I know the basics of it. Oh boy, you've got someone. Oh no, it's not even like it's just a joke anymore. Like, how far can you get through a video before they say this committee is dead? Oh boy, we've got someone saying DC is dead. Look at the sales. Wow. Yeah, I wish they would I wish it would have let me in. I don't know why ICV2 wasn't letting me in, or we could have went through them today. Maybe we'll go through them on Thursday, but I usually like to have that as a chill day. Basically, comics have a low OBP but have a high SLG, which equals a decent OPS. A baseball team with a higher OBP will score more runs. Okay. Do you like Dragon Ball Z? I no. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z. Let's play the world's tiniest violin for EVS. That's funny. Okay. They haven't looked at those numbers you're talking about, but I bet the American comic numbers are full of kid titles. They absolutely are not. And I was going to try to show them today, but no, they're not. They're definitely not. I don't know if you have the Pro ICV2, but you can go look at it. It's not letting me in. And I don't know fucking why. What's wrong with ICV2? Maybe we'll take a half an hour on Thursday and we'll go through them. Did she already cover the duo from Milestone? Yes, INTS. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for duo. What I won't get $100 in 10 years for a manga I just bought? No, it doesn't work that way. Some. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up, but thank you so much for stopping by. Lies, damn lies, and statistics, man. ICV2 works for me. Let me check one more time. Well, I won't have time to go through them anyway. Yeah, it's not letting me log into my pro account. Let me look real quick. ICV2 pro articles. Top 200 comics, and then I go to click log in or sign in, and it literally just loads and loads and loads and loads and loads, and it won't let me in. You keep going in and out. Okay. Something's going on because it won't let me in and it keeps going in and out. So I'm gonna wrap up, guys. We will go through it if you can hear me okay. We will go through the numbers. We'll take a half an hour on Thursday because Infamy, we need to show him reality of the situation, right? Yes, we absolutely do. I will see you guys in the next one, though. I will have a video up later. I have no idea what about, though. I have no idea. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.